Hello and welcome to day 12 of Fable's 30 days of yoga series. My name's Laura Dodd. I'm going to be guiding you through a lovely yin practice today to let go. It's nice and short, about 20 minutes. I am the founder of the Yoga Class, which is a yoga, movement and meditation platform. It's across web and app platforms as well. So I'm going to start seated, and you could just have a bolster and a block. If you don't have it, don't worry, a couple of cushions could do, but I'll talk you through using with and without as well. So find your comfortable seat. Let's just hug the knees in to start, close the eyes down. And just soften into you, just coming to the breath. So just starting to bring the awareness inwards. Starting to draw the focus away from whatever's been going on in your day today to within the four corners of your mat. We're going to move nice and gently and easily through this practice, listening into our bodies and what they need today. Just finding some lovely true release through the body. Nice big breath in. Exhale, release through the mouth. Now drawing the left leg long. You can sit on a block here if you wish. We're going to draw the right heel towards the left sit bone. And just stack the knees on top of each other. You can bring the weight forward to find a little bit more space through the hips, through the sit bones. If you feel okay there, sit on your block if you wish. If you feel okay there, you can just draw left heel towards right sit bone. Again, bring the weight forward. Gently sit it back down. So we're in our shoelace pose. Find that nice length through the spine to start. Whichever option you're in, bottom leg long or both legs wrapped around the side of your hips. Just trying to soften a little bit here. Staying with that breath. Deep and conscious breaths, breathing in. Exhale. If you feel okay there, you can start to walk the hands forward, just finding a little bit of a soft forward fold. You can feel free to use your bolster here just to rest the upper body on. Maybe you can stack a cushion to rest your forehead down on your cushion as well. This is all about finding this true release. Sitting with how we feel in our bodies, how we feel with our breath. So just noticing and observing what's coming up in your body right now, in your mind. How does your breath feel? How does the body feel? Noticing all of those little sensations. Just trying to soften into them. Maybe you want to bring yourself a little bit further for the last few moments of this pose. So we just find our edge. Wherever we're at, we just sit with how we are in that moment, how we feel in that moment. We just sit with it and just let it be. Staying with that breath. Lovely. Big breath in. Exhale, release through the mouth. Let it all go. Inhale, slowly lift all the way up. You can try and keep the eyes closed here. If you're sitting on a block, you can just remove your block. And we're going to slowly bring, if you had the left leg tucked in, left leg goes long. Slowly, nice and gently, using the hands to support you as you lower down, we find our reclined pose. So we keep the right shin crossed over the left thigh and just drawing the left thigh in towards you nice and gently. You can just gently draw that right knee away from you. Just staying with that steady, conscious breath. Again, noticing any sensations in the body and breath. Notice how you feel. Breathe into that and just sit with that, accepting it in this moment. So throughout this class, I want to explore a little bit the fifth yama, parigraha, which is all about non-grasping, non-attachment. So not attaching to the past or future, not trying to force things, just letting things be and accepting things just as they are in this moment. So this can translate through to our yoga practice, just letting things just be just as they are in this moment. Notice, observe, and then just let it go. Deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Just a few more moments here. If you need to readjust the pose, you can, trying to hold still if you can. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, release. Let it all go. We're going to release the legs to the mat and slowly draw the left shin over the right, finding the pose on the other side. So again, hands can come behind the right thigh, gently drawing that left knee away from you. So we've got 3 more moments here, 3 more minutes here, holding the pose for 3 minutes each one. Notice if any sensations are different on this side of the body. Maybe you're tighter on one side. Wherever you're at is 100% fine. Sticking with that lovely, calming and steady, conscious breath. Soft and steady breaths in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breathing in. Exhale. Trying to sit with anything that's coming up for you in your practice. Sit with any discomfort. Sit with any sensations and just letting it just be. Maybe we just soften the body down a little bit more with every exhale. As you feel the breath deepen and the body relax a little bit more. As we tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, this state of quiet relaxation, notice how the breath naturally slows down. This state of optimal digestion, so good to let all of our hormonal levels just balance out. Lovely, just one more big breath in here. Exhale, release through the mouth. And then we're going to release the right foot to the mat. You can leave the left ankle crossed over the right knee. Leg extends, right leg extends, and slowly push yourself all the way up to seated, trying to keep the eyes closed. We move nice and steadily. We're going to draw left ankle towards right hip. Option to come back onto your block, coming into your shoelace pose on the other side. Option to bend right knee, right heel towards left sit bone. Hold here for a moment. Soften the jaw. Stay with that steady, softening breath. Just letting yourself just be wherever you're at. We just accept and appreciate where we are in this moment. Not attaching to the outcome. Maybe you want to go a little bit deeper. You can start to fold over the legs. Maybe you use your bolster, stacking and folding over your bolster, your cushions. Or maybe you just work down onto the mat with the forearms or the hands. Feeling that stretch down the outer seam of the hips. Knowing that this idea of non-attachment can also be applied to where we are in our lives, so accepting and appreciating where we are in this moment, not forcing, just letting things flow, not grasping. Just letting things be. Feeling gratitude for where we are, feeling gratitude for our bodies. Keeping that nice deep breath. Coming to your edge, staying with your breath. Lovely deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One more there, breathing in. Exhale through the mouth, release. Let it all go. Slowly, again, trying to keep the eyes closed. You can stay on your block if you're sitting on your block this time. We're going to unravel the legs. Nice and gently move the weight back. And then we're going to bring the legs nice and wide. If you want to grab your bolster, you can place it in between your legs so you can fold onto the bolster. So maybe you're upright, maybe you've got space to fold. Just softly flexing the feet, not forcing. Come to the breath to start. Keep that nice steady breath going. Soft and steady breath, steady pose. And if you've got space to fold, you can fold using your props for support. Softening, coming to your edge, feeling into this moment. And for this last pose, I want you to just try and stick with the breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And we just stay with that breath. So if you notice yourself coming to a thought, bring yourself back to the breath. And when your mind does come to a thought, as it always will, you notice, observe, let it go. If you want to adjust, you can maybe fold a little bit deeper as you start to open into the back of the body. Just a few more moments here, just stick with that conscious breath. And letting it all just be. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Slowly pushing yourself all the way up. We're going to come to our final pose, a very short Shavasana just to finish the practice. You could maybe bring your bolster behind you or your cushions behind you and just lie back on the bolster, or maybe just come to lie down on the mat. Absorbing all the benefits of your practice just for a few final moments. Balancing out all of those hip and hamstring openers with a very small back bend if you're using your bolster. Staying with that breath for a few final moments. I invite you to stay in this pose for as long as you need. If you'd like to finish your practice with me, you can very slowly come all the way up to seated. Staying with that breath. Hands to heart center. Namaste.